Umar's having a rough day. He is having a rough 2025. Now they're doing articles about his failure. The school that never rang a bell, Umar Johnson, the FDMG, and the decade of unkept promises. And I'll leave the link to this article right here. We'll also watch his video begging for money. This is from Dr. Janine Bowie. After millions of dollars in donations and years of hype, Umar Johnson's FDMG Academy still has no students, no staff, no sign of opening. Where did all that money go? It was never going to happen. No, he was always this. It's been over a decade since Dr. Umar Johnson, self-proclaimed Prince of Pan-Africanism. I think we all can agree that it's Prince of Scam Africanism or panhandling, whichever one you want. Psychologist, activist, and frequent social media live streamer launched an initiative to fund an all-black boys' school, the Frederick Douglass and Marcus Garvey RBG International Leadership Academy for Black Boys, also known as FDMG Academy. Okay. At least that was the vision. Since around 2014, Johnson has reportedly raised hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of dollars in donations from followers and supporters. The funds were intended to open an independent Pan-African boarding school designed to serve Black boys through culturally conscious education. I want people to remember, he was always intending this to be a boarding school. Those boys were going to stay at that school. So when you look at those abandoned buildings, those bandos that he's always outside of, remember, he wanted boys to stay there, to live there like dorms. Okay, let's keep it going. Supporters were told their money was going toward a real building, real teachers, and a real school. A building, but no school. In 2019, Johnson announced that he had purchased a former elementary school building in Wilmington, Delaware, posted photos and videos of the property. While there's a physical structure, to date, the project has never operated as a licensed or functioning school. There are no enrolled students. This is pretty damning. This is what everybody's been saying. There's no enrolled students. And might I also add, there's no like after school program, summer program, weekend enrichment, nothing. There's no reading clubs, nothing to even get people aware of what's going on in this or what could be going on here. No faculty and staff. I mean, that's just a full stop right there. No business manager, no school secretary, no lunch lady, nobody there except Umar. No accreditation, no licensing through the Delaware Department of Education. Now, technically, I don't think he ever intended it to be licensed. I think he was just he wanted to be free of any quote unquote government interference. So I don't know if that's necessary. And I don't know about accreditation, if that was really going to be the issue. Because again, I don't think he ever intended to be an accredited school. I digress. As of 2025, there is no evidence that the FDMG has ever provided instruction or been approved as a legitimate educational institution. That's the part I can't get my mind around. Why are you not doing some summer programs? If you really want this to happen, why are you not doing summer programs? Repeated delays and vague promises. Since purchasing the building, Johnson has given multiple rejected opening dates, none of which materialized. Remember the September 2019 grand opening launch party? These dates, that's right. These dates come and go like pop-up shops. Each missed deadline is met with new excuses, sabotage, jealous haters, and the unscrupulous contractors he has blamed. Unreliable contractors, state interference, racism, haters. What about the struggle streamers? What about the YouTubian struggle streamers? Most recently claims that his personal and FDMG bank accounts were hacked and frozen. There have been some other excuses as well. Put them down in the chat, in the comments, if you remember some of the other comments, reasons why and excuses why the school hasn't opened up yet. Despite these explanations, Johnson continues to raise money and solicit donations via Cash App, PayPal, mail contributions, often during live streams and public speaking appearances. Final thoughts. Supporters still holding out hope should maybe ask themselves, how long does it take to turn a building into a school when you've had the money, the time, and the loudest microphone? At this point, the only diploma you're getting from FDMG is a master's degree in delusion. Honorary, of course. That's messed up. At the very least, supporters deserve answers. If FDMG Academy was ever truly intended to be a real school, then where's the infrastructure, oversight, and basic accountability? This is never going to happen. You're asking too many big 3-syllable word questions. Infrastructure, oversight, accountability? Ma'am, I'm sorry. You don't know Umar. If not, then this all just an expensive performance. Then this is all just looks like his is missing. After more than 10 years, all the enthusiasm in the world can't mask the simple truth. A school can't educate children if it never opens its doors. And see, they could have been doing this. They could have been doing this by doing some summer programs. They could have been doing this by doing some after school programs, weekend enrichments, whatever like that, collaborating with the community, whatever, having lecture series in the building, anything like that could have been getting, because even if the building were available and ready for occupancy right now today, still going to take years to build up a critical mass of students. And keep in mind, you're running the school off of donations. So there's not a guaranteed fund that's coming in every year. Because remember, school is supposed to be free, but I forget that. I'll leave that alone. But so you don't have a guaranteed amount of monies that you're getting in every month. You know, you're going to make payroll. You're going to make your various and sundry expenses and bills and utilities, and be able to save for future growth and progress. This school was never going to happen. It was never going to happen. And I think most people probably already knew that. Most of the Umar Johnson supporters, they knew this wasn't going to happen. And if they didn't know it off the bat, they knew it by like the second and definitely by the third all start. They knew that this was not going to materialize at all. He's just been dragging them along, this new thing with the money being frozen and begging. And I think also, I do want to bring up this last point. This was supposed to be always for boys. Who is looking and rushing to send their boys to a school where Umar talks like he does about women, about female-male relationships, about female anatomy? Do you really feel comfortable? This is going to be the headmaster of your school, the principal of your school, and you really feel comfortable exposing your child, your boy, to that? Okay. All right. Okay. I don't think anybody did. And don't forget, it's a boarding school. So you're not going to see him every day. You're not going to see your son every day. He would have been at the school, I don't know, let's just say all week, and then come home on the weekend. And you would have been okay with this exposure to this type of behavior from Umar Johnson. All right. Okay. Anyway, I don't think you would. I don't think most people would, in all honesty, be okay with that. But let me know what you think down in the comments below. I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much for liking the video. Thank you so much for your support. And until next time, everybody, grace and peace.